And sometimes we need that too. So just a moment, guys. I think now we are live on YouTube. So now we can start. And I'm going to start introducing myself so everybody can know a little bit more about me. Okay, I'm Mel. I'm from São Paulo. I live here and I like to study languages. In the future, I want to, to work as a interpreter and um, traduction. And that's it. I like to bake a cake sometimes. It's not that good, but the most important thing is that I like to do it. And that's it. What about you, Gloria? Can you start introducing yourself?
Okay, I am Glorinha. I'm 63 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm retired, but I have my own business. I work a lot there, and I'm married. I have two grown children, and I have pets. I have a dog. I have two cats. And in my free time, I like to travel. I like to work out with my friends, with my husband, and work out with my dog Bob because he is lovely to work out. And I like study English too and practice conversation with you guys. That's it for me today.
Very nice. And what about you, Catherine?
Hello, my name is Catarine. I have 28 years old. I live in São Paulo. I'm studying São Paulo. I study computer science. I don't work now, but I develop a front-end uh, play and level senior, mid senior. I don't speak English very well, but I can try. I live in my family. I have a little brother. In the live with my mom and then my stepdad. Um, yeah, something like this. I don't say to talk anymore about me.
No, that's okay. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And what about you, Waslim?
Hi guys, my name is Walls and I live in Pitangui, Minas Gerais. I'm 50 years old. I married. I have a daughter with 14. I have a cat. And in my free time, I like watch movies on TV, watch soccer on TV, and to go to the gym, make a physical exercise too. And I'm here since last August to learn and improve my English. About me, this is.
Very nice. I said your name wrong. It wasn't.
Yes,
Well,
yes. The first time is very difficult to speak my name.
yeah. So it's wasn't.
Yes,
Wasn't.
yes.
Okay. And what about you, Leo?
Hey guys, good evening. My name is Leo. I am 29 years old. I hold a bachelor in information system. I work as data analyst and I'm here on 20 a long time. In my free time, I like to read books, sleep a lot, and watch some TV series.
Very nice to meet you. And what about you, Ju? I don't know if that's the name. Ju?
Hey guys, hey Leo, long time no see you. Guys, I live in São Paulo. I'm 37. I live with my husband, and I love traveling. I love go to concerts. I also receive my friends in my house to have a meeting. What else? I like reading books. But I'd like to read more because I used to do it when I was a teenager, and now I'm trying to do it more often. And about the workout, I saw Gloria saying that she makes some exercise, and it's been a struggle for me for years. Every single year, I try again and again, and now I'm in this phase of my life, trying again.
Very nice to meet you. But that's it. We need to keep trying, to keep training. That's all our lives should be like about. We should train and train and train every day. And what about you, Rider?
Hello,
Hey
everyone.
there.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Are you
Okay.
hearing me okay?
Sorry?
Are you hearing me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Heider, 34 years old. I live in Araraquara, São Paulo. I work in a aeronautical company, development analyst. I graduated in production engineering. In my free time, I like to cook, to watch soccer games. I'm a Corinthians support, unfortunately, but I keep to watching. I like to enjoy with my fiancée, to visit a restaurant and pubs. In TNT, I think I started to study here in 2022. I stopped a little last year and I come back recently because I needed to improve a lot my English. That's it, guys.
Very nice to meet you. So guys, I'm just gonna explain how it works a little bit, and then I'll split the rooms into rooms so we can be 4 and 3, and that's it. So I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to teach you anything, but you guys are gonna learn a lot from this conversation and the way the other people express themselves and in many different ways and areas that I'm talking about. Okay, so this is not a class. This is just a conversation that can improve our English and our other behaviors and actions that we have in our life. Okay, so I'm just going to split the rooms. I just put the questions in the chat. So please, if you're going to be in the other room, the people choose a leader that can guide a little bit the conversation, and that's it. Okay, so just a second, and that's it. If you has received an invitation, please accept to go to the other room and see you in 10 minutes before. Okay. So somebody here didn't accept. Okay, that's right. So guys, how are you doing? Can we start with the questions?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. I like the energy. Ju, you
Yes.
started, so can you read and answer the number 2?
How do you start your work day? Do you have any morning routines or habits before starting working? Who gonna answer? Leo.
Okay. In my case, I have a problem with the routine. That is, I struggle to wake up. I have a serious problem to wake up. So basically, I wake up at the moments that I needed to start to work. So I just wake up and put myself in front of my computer. So I do not have a good routine to wake up, take a shower, have a good breakfast. No, my day starts crazy. Jesus, I wake up, I need to start to work. So this is something that I think that I need to change. Some months ago, it was a little bit different in my life. I just wake up a few hours before start working, so I could take a shower, have a good breakfast, study, Sometimes study something about English, have English classes. But now it's cold here in São Paulo, so it's difficult to wake up early. And I'm struggling with this, but I think that someday I will find some I'll find a good time to wake up, have a good time at the morning and a good routine. But this is not what happens today. What about you, Gloria?
Oh, Leo, I have a lot of energy in the morning. I like so much wake up early along my life. I didn't remember the period when I didn't wake up early. Normally I wake up at 4:10 minutes from Monday to Friday. On weekends, I I sleep a little more, but from Monday or Friday, I wake up early. I get up early. I don't have problem to get up immediately. I wake up when I wake up. I get up and I go stretch to work. I open my coffee shop at 5:30 every day because my coffee shop is on the hospital area, and there it's very important open the door early. Once there, I make my coffee because I oh guys I'm dream with coffee, and when I wake up, the first things come to my mind is coffee, to drink coffee. And so I make my coffee, and then I start my activities normally all, all the day. About you, Ju?
Well, my working routine, my work day routine, it's different every day of the week, because there are some days that I work from home, and 2 days I work in a place, in an office close to my house, and in another day I work in an office far of my house. So every day I need to adapt my routine. For example, when I'm working from home, I'm like Leo. I work 1 minute before I start working. And I'm kidding, because I work 30 minutes before, because I try to make my own coffee, with bananas, pancakes, things that it's more healthier. But when I go to the office, I eat anything that I found in the coffee shop, and that's not good for my routine. And when it's not so cold like it's now, I try to wake up earlier when I'm at home, and I go to the gym in the morning, because I feel myself more active, because there is an expression that say that me and Gloria, we are early birds, because you like to wake up in the morning. Leo, it's not an early bird, right? So I prefer do my things in the morning, because in the end of the day I get too tired, and when I go to the office, there is another ritual, another routine, because I work 30 minutes, and people there are used to go to take the coffee together. So it's a very nice moment because we can talk about our lives and things like that. So every day it's different. It's crazy.
Very nice. And about me, I'd say yes, right now I'm studying. So it's basically a work, like I see it as a work, like I have to do this. I have to study every day. I have to learn something new. And that's what I do most of the time. And of course, I'm trying to do what Leo is trying to do, just like wake up earlier. And but I'm trying, and it's crazy because a few months ago I remember I did that. I woke up early for many days, and I like scratch, I don't know, myself like a little bit before in the morning, and then just get some coffee and without sugar, please. And that's it. But now I'm trying to get back. I don't know why I stopped this rhythm, but now I'm trying to get back and wake up earlier and do what I did used to do. So Gloria, can you read and answer the next question, number 3?
Yes, yes. How do you stay organized and manage your tasks throughout the day? Oh, I try to keep my schedules, and if any extra activities there arise, I try to manage them in the best possible way. I don't have problem to include a new things in my routine during the day. I can organize it better my schedule.
And what about you, Ju?
I like to use apps, in my work I use the Outlook to put the tasks, and at the hour that I need to do, they just remember me or reminds. I never know the verb, and the things that I need to do in that day. But if I have tasks to the future, I also put there because I don't use notebooks. I don't take notes writing just on the computer. That's something that I changed because I love it. Agenda, paper, pen, but now I'm not using anymore. And in my personal life, I also use some despertador, to take some medicines or to make something that I needed, or agenda, the Google Agenda, to schedule some things that I need to do during the week.
I do the same thing about what did you said about the cell phone on the alarm?
Yeah, alarm. Yes,
I
have some alarms.
I use the same thing for almost everything. So when I have to put the dog's food, it's an alarm. If I have to do something, it's another alarm.
Yes.
And sometimes I put the alarm and another alarm to remember that I have the alarm.
Jesus.
And that
It's
happens.
funny. In where I work, people were having dengue, and I put 4 alarms. Passaram o repelente, because I forget to take this kind of medicine, And I put 3 alarms during the work day.
But I have a technique, because if you set an alarm, and you play like you snooze. I think that's the button snooze, that it plays in another 10 minutes. But if you put another alarm in exactly 10 minutes after, it would be the same thing. It doesn't
Yes.
even change. So we have to put in the middle.
And
like
do it.
and do it. So it's not like 10 or 10 and 10. It's like 10
Yeah.
and 7. So it
Yeah.
can be both alarms.
Some people try to remember everything, and I think that you need to use the technology in your favor, and try to leave your minds more, how can I say, relaxed, and make the technology work for us. And it's working, because I forget everything. Even to schedule the meetings here, I put agendar TNT. 2 times a week, I come here, and I choose three hours, and I make it at the same time, the schedule, and it's working.
Would
Very
you? I need to learn put the technology on myself. It's a good idea. I don't do it, but I didn't forgot my activities. But it's a good way. It's a good idea.
Yeah, because you can use your memory to think that you really need it, But if you are not forgetting, it's awesome, because my brain is not good.
Okay.
And what about you, Leo?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just like you. And something that really helps me is Trello. I create a checklist on Trello where I put everything that I need to do. So if I need to send a message, I put it on the Trello. If I need schedule an agenda, I put it in the Trello. And everything that I need to do in my routine, I put it on the Trello, because I can check the checklist, and I remember what I need to do. At my work, I use it to work with Google Calendar. It helps me a lot as well. Sometimes I create a meeting. It's a fake meeting, just to reminds me something. So I put it on an agenda to send messages to the team, something like this. So I have this exactly time to do that. So I create a meeting to do that. So I use those tools to help me.
Very nice. And Leo, can you read and answer the next question? Number
Sure.
4.
Do you take breaks during your workday? What do you do during those breaks? Definitely many breaks, by the way, because I work from home. So I know that I'm not a patient person who sits here and starts to work and never stops. I'm not this person. So I create these breaks with the intuition to take a breath, to see the house, to see the street, to a lot of other things. But in the time to have my lunch, for example, I go to the gym. This is something that I really like to do, using my lunch time to go to the gym. So definitely this is something that I do, create some breaks. So I work 10, 40 minutes, and I go to the bath, I take water, I drink a water or something like this. What about you, Ju?
I used to take some breaks to stretch, and also to go to the coffee there in the company, just to talk with some people. And during my home office, I Sometimes I do some things at home, kind of organize some things before I start or during the lunchtime, things like that.
Very
The
nice.
problem of the cafe and the company is that we spend about an hour talk with someone.
Just gossiping.
With the excuse, no, the machine is still doing the coffee. We have to be here, and that's it. And what about you, Glorinha?
Oh, yes,
you sell
guys.
them? Will you sell them coffee?
Yes,
Sell.
From time to time, I need to check my emails and my messages, and I create a little time during the day. For me, it's a break, and I use this time for conversation with my clients, uh, with my son, and practicing my Pilates. Because if I don't if I didn't practice my activities during my working, I didn't practice activities because when I arrived at home, I didn't have energy to do activities more. And for me, it's more um, good practice and during my work, and um, uh, um, I like stay off my working, and because around my coffee shop have many stories, and I like to do to see um, some stories, stories, yes, and and speak, not speak, and talk with my neighbors, um, trocar ideas with them. For me, it's very important. Have a break sometimes.
Yeah, and Ju, did you answer the question?
About the breaks, yes.
Okay. So in my case, I like to take breaks too. It makes the work easier to understand after. And I sometimes I just take a break and go to see my dogs. I have a few dogs, so to see them, to hug them, and to breathe a little bit more fresher, and to get a new bottle of water that now was empty, and drink a little bit of coffee. Right now I don't take no, I don't have very often breakfast. That's weird. But sometimes I eat something just to, when I know the day is going to be tough, so I need to eat something so I can get through it. You know. Leo, can you read and answer the next question? Number 5.
Do you prefer having a structured work routine or a more flexible approach to your day? Definitely a more flexible approach. I I don't know how to deal with structure at work. For example, last month, I guess, I I went to Ubatuba to stay there for 10 days. and I was working there, but in my lunchtime, I just go to the beach, uh, stay there. So to me, it was amazing because, okay, yeah, I was working, but at the same time, I was having a good life because I can balance both. So to me, uh, having this opportunity to work from home and have the opportunity to visit many places, to stay close to my friends, to my family, to do something that I really like. So to me, I work better if I have this flexibility. What about you, Ju?
I prefer a more flexible approach to my day because I'm used to get too much entediada, if I need to do the same thing all during the day. So I prefer every day make different things and have time to organize my agenda in the way that I prefer and not follow a established routine. And you, Gloria?
Oh, I already have a structured routine, but sometimes I have to take a flexible approach, and I like to break out of the routine a little. I think my case, for example, is important to me have a structured routine, but it's important too sometimes. I I do another things during my day, break my routine a little. It's important to me.
Very nice. And about me, even talking about work or study, I think yeah, to have a flexible routine, so I can do whatever I can. It can be more flexible. I can do many things while I am studying. I am working, so I can be just like Leo said, wherever I want. If I want to go to Rio de Janeiro, Rio de Janeiro, or I don't know, be on the Northeast, or it doesn't matter. I can be foreign. I don't remember, abroad, and I can be wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. Of course, in the doing what I have to do, but it's more flexible. And I totally have this mentality of this, even though it can be necessary some time to have a strict routine about something, I don't know, but the major of the time I really think and appreciate having the flexible routine. So I'm going to read in the next question. Let's see. Number 6. What challenges do you face in maintaining your work routine? Laurinha, can you read it? Can you answer it? Number
Yes,
6.
my case, many many challenges. Um I have a company, and I follow a routine. But sometimes I need to change some things because I have employees, and when someone is absent from work, I need to completely reorganize myself, my routine there. This is quite challenging for me.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to say in English, but it's just right away, just right before sometimes it happens just right before the work. So you get to know that the person didn't come. So didn't come. So now you have to do your work and the other person's
Yeah.
work. So
Yes.
I imagine.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Ju?
My challenge is to organize my personal commitments according to the days that I told you guys, that every day it's in a different place, you know. So when I will stay at home, I can wake up later. But if I need to go to the company, I need to wake up early. So put these alarms and schedule the meetings here to be organized with the time. Also the gym, acupuntura. Sometimes my boss say, I need to that you go to the office on Friday, and oh my gosh, you need to cancel the acupuntura, things like that, you know, because every day it's a challenge.
And what about you, Leo?
In my case, as I said, I do not have a good work routine, but there is something that is a challenge to me, and now I'm trying to put in practice is study. So here, for example, I basically finish my work and I just said to me, now we will practice English. So basically, I finish my work and start to this meeting. And there's a lot of things that we need to do in your daily routine. For example, we need to clean the house, we need uh, wash the dishes, and these are things that takes our time. So sometimes it's hard to, okay, I basically wake up at the same time that I need to start to work. So I start to work and I have my lunch. I come back to work. I finish. I'm here. I clean the house. I wash the dishes. And basically, my daily just finished. My day just over. And then I will wake up again and start the same routine. So I try to put a time to study. And now, okay, I will finish here. I will wash my dishes. I will take a shower and I will study. So basically, this is the thing that I'm challenging myself to study after work. That's something really hard. I'm really tired after a day long working.
Yeah. And in my case, I'd say it's a little bit of everything that you said. You three said about. I tried once, no, more times to put everything in a Trello as well. But I don't know. I started to do it, but then I couldn't somehow continue to put the information there. So I started, but then I stopped, and I use continue to use the it's not classroom, Google Agenda, and that's what I'm doing. But I would love to use Trello because I think it's more easy to get the things, but I just stop of working it. I don't know why. And yeah, I think that's the main problem I challenge, and that's something I really want to change and need to change so I can have more time if I schedule everything that I need to do and what time do I have to do something, so it doesn't take all the time that I have, and at the end of the day I realize I did just one thing, for example. So that's it. Lau, can you read and answer the next question, number 7?
Okay. What keeps you motivated to be productive during your workday? To me, I think that have those breaks it helps me a lot. Sometimes we just think that, oh, you are wasting your time, have a break. No, you are have a good time. You need that. So I take those breaks. I go to the gym at my lunchtime, and it helps me a lot. Otherwise, I just feel really tired, and it doesn't help me to do my job. So it doesn't make sense. What about you, Gloria?
So, in my case, I like working. I like what I do, and I have my own business, and I manage I manage my business, and naturally, I need to be motivated to keep my team motivated too. And sometimes my brain is a little confused because I have anything um, uh, to to think about, to take decisions. And for me, it's very important practicing my Pilates because there I relax, I I uh, I forgot my problems when I stay there.
Very nice. It's good to have something that you know that helps you. You just don't do what you have to do, and I don't know, you didn't find out yet. Now you know what makes you happy, what makes you keep going, and so that you can do that more often and realize that you can do better if you are doing it during the day, the week, the month. Very nice. And what about you, Ju?
What keeps me motivated is when I check my checklist and I do the things that I schedule to that day, and I'm the only person that do the things that I do. If I accumulated the other day, I have a lot of things to do, so I try to make my checklist and follow it. And also, if you have some trips schedule, we get motivated to make the money to pay the trips, so it's a good motivation.
Yeah, what you said about remembering the goal, the objective, that's what motivates me the most of part of the time. Just remember where I want to be in a few years, and so I have to keep going. I know what I want to do, what I have to do, so I'm going to do it so I can be better and be who I want in the future. So very nice, guys. Right now I have to ask you a question that I need to ask everybody this question just while the guys are back here. Hi guys, how are you doing? How was the conversation,
It's good.
Catherine?
It's very good. I sent my LinkedIn for everyone. Everyone can connect to me and talking about everything us want.
Okay, very nice. And guys, oh my god, wowsome. How was the conversation?
It's very good conversation. My partners in the room is very special guys, and I like so much conversation with there, and I like so much.
Very nice. So, and you, Heider, how was
We have
the conversation?
a I don't know, dupla, Heider e Walzen. It's a complicated name. The conversation was so good with Walzen, with Catherine. the good level of English, the good question, good point of views, and very good.
Very nice, guys. So now I have a question for you. What did you learn in this conversation, in this immersion? I want you guys to tell something that you guys learned today. Okay? Hey there, can you start?
What I learned today about the conversation,
Yeah.
yes. I learned to think more about my routine, because nowadays we work a lot and don't think about what is necessary to do for start the activity. Was good to remember that I needed to planning the activities. To have a break is important. I learned a lot of things in the conversation today.
Very nice. And what about you, Leo? What did you learn today?
I learned that I need to wake up early because I almost do not have time.
Very nice. And what about you, Catherine? What did you learn?
I learned I need to work because every day my group is work and I have a routine and I have a purpose. Yeah, I needed this.
Very nice. And what about you, Wolfson?
Well, I like this to motivate and motivate to be productive during work. Everybody in my room motivate because the bills to pay. It's a big motivation to work every day, bills to pay.
Yeah, I got it. And what about you, Glorinha? What did you learn?
I learned with Anju how to use technology to help me to make my activities easier and not forget anything.
Very nice, guys. So thank you very much for being here. I just put the service link on the chat, so you guys can just leave a comment there. You guys can say how the conversation was, what did you like, what did you didn't like, and if you have any suggestions, that would be awesome to know. So you can just talk about what you want to talk about, a theme, a topic. What do you guys want to discuss here in Talk and Talk? Okay. So I have two immersions if you guys want to be with me again. It's on Tuesdays, it's 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You guys are very welcome. And that's it. Thank you guys for being here again. And I hope to see you soon. Okay.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.